Our only airing of the visit. Why do we want LiftTOX? Because we want plumper, firmer, tighter looking skin. For those of you with deep wrinkles, this is the answer. This is the most concentrated deep wrinkle product that Nakery has ever created. And that means a lot because she's always in the lab. She's always developing new formulas. This is a nice concentrated formula. A little bit goes a long way. Again, you're not gonna see a lot of water. You're not gonna see anything drippy. You're not gonna see a separation of the formula. It is very thick, it's very smooth, it's very silky, it's very creamy, and a little bit goes a long way. You get anti-aging ingredients. You also get this really cool kind of blurring effect. We're gonna talk about LiftTOX, but if you want it at our customer appreciation price, there has never been a better time. With free shipping, you can lock this in. This is a $55 jar. We're doing for $39.95, only as long as our quantities last. Also on AutoShip, but a $55 jar for $39.95. All right, deep wrinkles,
Sagging.
Let's get in there. Sagging?
Yes, sagging skin, deep wrinkles. It is a powerhouse for lifting sagging skin. So it has a new ingredient in it called Coloxal that's gonna help lift your skin, clinically proven to do so. But here's what's exciting. There's also two other new ingredients, Feminage and Phytogen. Maybe you've read about them, but they actually can counteract and understand that your skin has gone through that change. Now, why is that important? Do you really need a night cream? I always thought, you know what, is it just a day cream that's heavier? And I was asking my chemist and scientist, do we really need this? They're like, yes, Liz, did you know that at night is the only time your skin produces collagen? So you want the heavy, heavy hitters at night to lift, firm, and really help to plump up the skin. Patsy and I are a little obsessed with this product.
Yes, we are.
Use it at night, and you will actually see a difference instantly before you even get into bed at night. But all of a sudden, you wake up in the morning, and it's like you were just on a 2-week vacation, your skin is lifted, and again, only if you're over 50, you've got deep wrinkles, you need that powerhouse cream that is gonna lift your skin.
I don't know what makes it pink, but I love it.
That's the Boomura oil.
That's the to separate those colors. I mean, it's so easy. But I love this. I used to use the day cream for night cream, but now you've got this. I know all that extra stuff is just making me, I'm so rested. I look so much better in the mornings. I know it's working.
So if you look at Patsy's before, what I want you to notice is if you're saying to yourself, you know what, Liz, I look in the mirror, I see sagging, I see jowls, I have deep wrinkles. Give me something that is going to lift my sagging skin in one night. So I don't know if we have her before picture, but you put this on clean skin. Do you need to use anything else with it? Absolutely not. There's nothing stronger on the market for addressing sagging skin. So it's going to lift if you have deep wrinkles, and boom, look at her skin. So look at Patsy, because what happens as we start to sag, you'll notice that it goes down and inward, and we get that kind of bottom heavy, upside down triangle. Look at her skin. This is the famous LiftTOX for night. That is so powerful, because again, remember, at night is the only time that our body produces collagen. So you want the strongest ingredients at night, and that's what you're getting in here. You're getting a unique proprietary complex of collagen boosters, but you're also getting Feminage and Phytogen that are helping with that loss of collagen and that sagging skin.
And that's exactly what we want. We want something that's working while we're sleeping. How many of you forget to put on a night cream? You know, I heard some kind of crazy statistic the other week. It was like more than half the women in the world don't put on a night cream. Well, think about it. What are you missing out on? This is something that could be working while you're sleeping. It could give you plumper looking skin. It could give you a temporarily lift overnight. That means like overnight results. This is like Sleeping Beauty, went to sleep.
And one night.
One night later, the prince gave her a little kiss. She woke up and suddenly looks like she hasn't aged a day, and it's been 100 years. This is that sort of repair cream that can give you instant results, but also over time, really improve the look of your skin. And that's what I think a lot of us want. Maybe it's nice to have moisture, it's nice to work on some of the fine lines and wrinkles, but this is for those of you with deep wrinkles. This is for those of you that want a little extra boost. You really want a powerhouse. You want the most concentrated formula that Liz offers for deep wrinkles. This is it. And the fact that it's usually $55 and we're doing it for $39, it's a great time to place your order. And also with free shipping and handling and 5 flex pay, you've got 5 months. Give it a go. You can make your first payment. You don't make the second payment until our 2nd month, 3rd month, 4th month. But the best part is we deliver it to you right away. So the sooner you order, Liz, the sooner we can start seeing results. And you've taught me a lot about collagen. I mean, the fact that we lose it as we age and we have to address it at night to get the most benefits from a cream, this is what you want to use. You want to use something that's actually designed to address the loss of collagen. This is
exactly. So you're getting your coloxal, you're getting your phytogen, you're getting polulin, you are getting also a blend of neuropeptides. So for those of you that know anything about the neuropeptides and what they do to kind of, I can't really say what they do, but they're neuropeptides and it's Dolce Via and Arginine. So you're getting both of them in here, which are really important, especially while you sleep. So if you're like Galena and you're saying, yeah, that's me, I'm noticing that I'm getting the jowls, the deep wrinkles. I don't just have fine lines, Liz. I'm over 50, I've lost collagen, but I have folds and creases. This is LiftTOX Night. And look at the lift. So you get it instantly, but even on day 2, and just to be frank, I would say by day 3, if you haven't seen these kind of results, I would return it. That's how powerful it is. In one night, you should wake up, look in the mirror and say, wow, my skin is lifted. My skin, those deep wrinkles are less noticeable. And then day 2, day 3, you will be obsessed with it, Sarah, because the skin, look at her jowls around her mouth in the before, and then look at the tightness. That's how powerful it is. It's a pure cocktail of lifting ingredients that helps with the loss of collagen and severe sagging of the skin.
And I like all of those results. I want them all in one jar, right? If you're using a lot of different bottles for different things, you know, if you can only put on one night cream, why don't you pick one that does all the heavy hitting like this one? Visually tighter skin, lifting the look of sagging skin, fighting the look of crepey skin, deep wrinkles, a visual improvement. You will see the difference. And then smoothing the look of your skin. You're gonna see the difference, you're gonna feel the difference. Liz gives you a lot for a very little price. And that's what I think you're gonna be really impressed with. The fact that this jar is quite substantial, but it's so concentrated. Again, her most concentrated, most effective formula for deep lines and wrinkles is right here. And it's never at this appreciation price with free shipping. So we've got a great opportunity for you. I wanna show you how a little bit goes a long way. That's probably enough, Liz, for almost my entire face. And that was like barely a dime size because it just, it's very silky, it's very smooth, it's velvety. Your skin just drinks it in, but you get a powerhouse of ingredients and it goes instantly to work. What I love about this cream is you're not waiting, you know, a month, you're not waiting a year going, gosh, I really hope it works for me. This is actual visibly tighter, lifted skin in 8 hours. You're going to wake up looking younger. You're gonna wake up to more beautiful skin. You're gonna really have like this beautiful dream cream that works overnight. That's what we want. And especially as we age, we need to switch things up a little bit.
Exactly.
What I did for my health in my 20s is not what I need to do for my health and wellness in my 50s. It just doesn't happen like that.
Exactly. And you know, with Nakery, we have become experts when it comes to sagging of the skin and coming up with the right cocktail. Because again, remember, at night is the only time that our body produces collagen. So you want the heavy hitters. You want the neuropeptides, you want the coloxal, you want the phytogen, you want the feminage, you want the polulin. Why? Because look at what it does. You don't just want a little shea butter and squalene. No, that's not gonna help sagging skin. If you have sagging skin and deep wrinkles, you put LiftTOX on night and boom, look at her skin. So here's what I love. When you look at Donna Kaye's before, and she looks beautiful in her before, but look at what happens. We start to sag, we look sunken in, and we get that upside down triangle. Look at the lift to her skin. It's like all of a sudden she has cheeks. Her jawline looks more defined in one night.
One
clinically
application.
Proven in one night.
And
Isn't
I
that
don't have to do
impressive?
anything.
Right.
You know, I just have to put it on, go to bed, and I'm so excited to wake up in the morning and see how hydrated, you know, which is amazing.
Right.
That it's still there. I can still feel it topically, feel it working.
Your skin looks beautiful. And there's what I love about what Liz is doing. She's always creating new formulas. These are cutting edge. This is an incredible formula that she can deliver results to you. And the fact that we can say you're going to see these incredible results overnight. Here's something else to keep in mind. This is Liz's last day before she takes almost the entire month of May off. So she will not have any full 1 hour shows throughout the month of May. So this is your chance to jump in on all of your favorites. We also have the collagen cleanser if you want to start adding that to your order. Another